Welcome, Gotham News. I am your host, Gordon, not Commissioner, because I am broke. Coming to you live on Gotham News. Today we have an interesting story, actually. It's actually one coming from this person right here. Alright, so I'm gonna just tell you guys the truth. Alright? I hate my job. And I hate my job because my job doesn't care about me. And I know they don't. So I'm not gonna act like they care about me. I get paid little money and they expect me to work hard. I'm not going to work hard for a company that does not value me. Something funny, I did like this little survey like yesterday, right? And this survey said, does this job treat you well? Obviously, my boss was there. I don't want to lie to him and say, oh yeah, my boss, they treat me outstanding. Well, that my boss does treat me outstanding. However, the managers, mainly the ones in the back, are constantly on my butt. I love my boss. My boss is cool, pretty chill, stern, but trying to get the job done. The managers, however, and it's particularly this one manager, I'm gonna call her Boa, cause she was a snake. She used to constantly be upfront, constantly telling us what to do. But mind you, that's not her position. She's supposed to manage the back. We manage the front. Well, the my boss and the managers up front manage the front. She's meant to stay in the back and manage the back. But she decides to constantly come up here and not harass us, but constantly get in our way, constantly tell us do things that by the way, we aren't even paid to do. I'd be doing because I'm a cashier. And she would make us first of all, her and this other boss, this other manager back there, who also thinks he's our boss, which he is not. He manages the back as well. They both think that they're our boss and they think they could just boss us around. But they can, because we can't do anything about that because we aren't paid above them. They're the middleman. They think they're above everyone, but also being the people who have to take answers to the boss. So she would constantly come up to the front, constantly annoy us, get in our way, constantly tell us to do things that we're not even qualified to do. And the thing is that literally it's like she has nothing else to do. Like she would sit sometimes and just watch us. She'll stroll in the aisles and just watch us do our thing. Or if we're doing something, by mind you, sometimes she may be doing her own work, but she would find the time out of her day to just look over here at us and see what we're doing and then come over here all the way to us saying, oh, this is not what you should be doing. You should be doing it like this. You should be doing it like this. And like constantly bugging us, like, shut up. We do not care. Look, I get paid to get a job done. That's it. Don't come up here trying to get in our way and no, I'm gonna say how it is. Harass us. Don't come in here trying to harass us and antagonize us and work. We just want to get our work done. We don't want to hear your mouth constantly complaining and crying to us about things that you wish we would have did better. We don't care. We're doing our job. We're getting paid for what we get paid for, and stop asking us to do extra. I remember this one time, this manager in the back made us get on our hands and knees, scrub the floor, scrub the rails, mind you, that are going to get dirty anyway, but they wanted us to scrub it just to scrub it. It was no purpose and no reason. No one's going to be looking at the rails. No one cared about the rails. They wanted us to scrub that thing clean. And we had no choice but to do that. Why? Because well, I don't know. We just don't have the power. We don't have any power. We're employees. We're the people who have to. We're the grunts. You know what I mean? We're the little henchmen out here. You know what I mean? We're the henchmen for these people, so we have no choice but to do what they say. And I don't get paid enough for it. I don't get paid enough to deal with their bull crap and all that stuff, which is like very aggravating because I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I want to quit this job. In all honesty, like that's going to be one of the next segments I'm going to get into right now. Yo, I've never hated a job so much in my life, and yet at the same time, it's hard to find other jobs right now. Like I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all, bruh. Like these jobs are so hard to find. Like the more jobs you apply to and all that stuff, like it just seems like everyone is hiring, and I put that in quotations because they're not even hiring, bro. Like they cap with it. Like they fake hiring. Like how you fake hire, bro? And so all these other stores are just hiring, but when you go into interview, they're all booked. Or sorry, we can't have this position is closed with for unfortunately, or we have too many staff on this position, or I'll come back to you next time on this if we have this open, knowing that they're not going to hit me up, knowing they're not even going to even think about replying to my text, and not text, emails, knowing any of that stuff. They're going to completely ghost me. But it's wrong if I lie on my resume and be like, "Oh my." Well, first of all, I'm not gonna tell them I'm gonna lie on the resume, but I'm just saying this is just something that I understand even from other people. They have to lie on their resume in order for them to get a job now. Like it's this bad, unfortunately, and it's like I wish I would have moved out of this job earlier so that I didn't have to deal with these issues and stuff like that. Like I be making probably, I mean, I still be making some dirt money, but I be making better money than I was at first. But there would literally be days where I would literally be on a schedule and I'd be like, bro, I have one of those like existential moments like where I'm like, bro, why am I here? Like why? Like what is the purpose of me being here at this point in my life? I don't want to be here and I'm trying to leave the job. I really am. I'm trying to apply to a lot of jobs that are hiring, but neither no they're the jobs I don't like that is crappy and I don't want to work there because I know I'm gonna be miserable there, or they're jobs that they don't pay me what I'm freaking like valued at all. They pay me undervalued because these scummy businesses, these scummy bosses are just trying to underpay you and work you as much as they can so they can squeeze every drop of you. It works in their benefit, but you're the person who's losing at the end of the day. And it sucks because, bro, you just get treated like literal crap, bro. Like you get treated like crap at work. You for not only do you have to deal with your annoying managers constantly down your throat, constantly yapping and yelling at you, but you also got to deal with sometimes you're depending on who you are, your boss being constantly down your throat, trying to get as much hours as they can, cut down as many as much as they can pay you, limiting your hours and blaming it and saying that it's the store, it's the company's fault that's doing this to you, not me, not because I don't want to save money on having to pay you more and all that stuff, which would benefit you, but that would make me. I mean, I don't even think it'd even affect them in all honesty, because the more productivity is, the more money they get. But they don't even care about even that, and not don't even get me started on you being this cog in a machine, which by the way I felt so many times, because essentially that's what you are when you work a retail job or any other type of low incoming job. You are a cog in a machine. There's going to be a person before you. There's going to be a person like you. There's going to be a person after you. I promise you, you're not that special. You're not going to be able to leverage something. You won't be able to get any of that stuff. Like, you are literally going to be broke. And it sucks because it's like, bro, the way the economy is right now, it's hard to live, in all honesty. Like me, it's hard to live. I don't even live on my own. And I'm upset and depressed and sad and all that stuff because I can't, like, if anything were to have happened to my family members, I wouldn't be able to support myself. I wouldn't be able to even live on my own because I would be struggling so bad. And so it makes everything worse for me because, I want to be an artist. Like, and the thing is, where I am is I live in the country. Like, bro, and not only top of that, I live in the worst state. Like, no, there's nothing here at all. Like when I tell you there's nothing here at all, there's nothing here at all. So it's like it's genuinely hard to be able to network and socialize with all these people, which is a whole nother issue I can get into right now. And that issue is that a lot of people don't even want to talk to you, bro. Like it's very, this generation is very lonely now. Like, no one wants to talk to anyone. No one wants to, like, everyone wants to stay to themselves, which is like, I don't have a problem with that, especially me being an introverted person. I don't care about that as far as like the big scale of things. But however, when it comes to even like the small things, like those are hard at like being out into the real world compared to high school. It's easy to make friends because you see them every day. However, it's harder to make real friends in the world because they aren't even genuine. Like, they're genuinely not even like real friends. They just like act like they are, which is not the issue I want to get into. You guys don't even understand how many times I've tried to build bonds with people, and it turns out that in actuality they don't even like you, or they just fake act like they like you and you can sense it. And if it's one thing about me, I'm not gonna force anything with anyone. Like, I hate that. I don't like forcing anything upon anyone. But it just sucks, bro, because it just feels like now it's just like I'm just looking at shells of people. Like, I'm looking at genuine like masks. Like, everyone is masking up and coping and acting as if there's some type of uh outgoing, very social person. And I even do it myself. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, one of the biggest things that I hate doing at work, but I have no choice but to do at work, is smile a lot and act like I really care, because a lot of the times I don't care. I don't care about anything at all what these people have to say sometimes. And I have to fake smile, and every time I talk to a customer, and I ask them, "Hey, how you doing?" and they ask me the same thing back, even though even though I know I'm pissed, even though I know I hate my job, even though I know I'm very sad and depressed and wanting to, a better future, a better life for myself. Even though I'm knowing this, I'm still over here acting like and saying, "Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Everything's all good. I'm just doing perfect." And it's like, it's all a facade, bro. Like, all I see is a bunch of fakes and phonies. And even myself being a fake and phony. Like, I'm not even genuine and authentic when I talk to people at work a lot of the times. It's just, yeah, yep, okay, happy, yep, stay smiling, stay cheering, stay laughing, keep the customers happy. And it's like, I don't like to be that guy who is constantly down or angry at work, because it's like, it doesn't make work fun at all. Like, try talking to a person who's depressed all day. In all honesty, I have, because I've been that guy. Try talking to them. You would be bummed out. You don't even want to be near them because they bum you out. So I have to literally fake it and be like, "Oh, great. Yay. Uh-huh. I love this. Dope conversation. Amazing. You're cool. Yeah. Oh, what did you say?" And, so on and so forth. Like, I have to genuinely fake this crap and act like it. And I've, to this point, like, where I've, not say I've gotten so good at it, but I've gotten pretty decent at faking my like emotions to people in real life. Like, to a degree, I've gotten good at it. Sometimes, depending on what they say, hey, it comes out. It comes out of me. But most of the times, in all honesty, I'm just like, I'm not even genuine with them. And so the hardest thing to do at work, in all honesty, is to build a genuine bond with someone, because, well, it's not even real. It's not even real. I try to get, the IG, hey, try to talk to them long enough. Try to build a real bond and real connection with them and all that stuff. Like, because I genuinely care about that stuff. Like, sure, I'm introverted. Sure, I don't like talking to people for the most part. Yes, I agree. And I have a nuance to this, because obviously people are going to feel the same as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, now you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I understand this. I recognize this. Perfectly fine with that, actually, because I don't need to be around someone who fakes like talking to me. I don't like to be around people who fake like enjoy me. I don't like any of that stuff. I hate that. I hate fakeness in each other. I want people to really be how they are to themselves to me. But you can't get that for the most part in the work environment. And I'm not saying all of the people there at work is fake. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I made some really good friends at my job, bro, that I really like can talk to outside of work. But for the most of them, though, no, I can't even say I talk to them a lot or even at all, because it's just like I know outside of work, I don't really have anything to talk to them about. Or even worse, I don't really know if I can even build a bond with them outside of work. Like that's one of the other things I think. Can I build a bond with them? Like, is it worth it? And then when you like just talk to them like it, outside of work, it's just like, oh well, this is not the same person I see at work. And obviously, of course, it isn't, because that is the shell. That is the shelled person of themselves. That's not generally who they are. It's the same thing for me at work. Uh, I'm a shell of this super outgoing, happy go lucky person. But outside of work, I'm chill, I'm mellow, I'm laid back, and I just like the chill and vibe. Yes, I do, and I enjoy much more intimate bonds with people. Like that's my sort of thing. I don't really care about the whole loving everyone, you know, being everyone's favorite guy to talk to outside of work. Inside of work, I do that because it helps me grow my social skills and be able to talk to people more outside of work in just life, just in life in general. But it's nothing more than that. And to get a paycheck as well. Like that's, which by the way, I don't even get that much, bro. I get paid 13.50. That's pretty much, that's not even pretty much, that is literally minimum wage here at this point. 13.50 is the new 7.50. And it's like, bro, I'm literally like a little henchman to these Gotham goons who just want to siphon all of my energy and money. The only thing I can say I'm happy about my job that I have right now is that, first of all, they don't put me on a lot. I'm not happy about that, but it does give me the opportunity to do YouTube, which is what I love so much. In fact, actually, you guys and girls, I have three channels. I have three channels. This is a hidden channel from my other two channels until, eventually I want to turn this into how I envision this channel. But right now, this is just a channel where I just kind of vent how I feel and talk about life with you guys, because this is something I want to talk about. I can't talk about it on those other platforms because YouTube's algorithm will completely have a spasm and just destroy itself. But anyway, I don't want to keep you guys held too long. I hope you guys did enjoy the rest of this video. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe on the video, and Gotham News signing out.